So one of the main benefits of this meal is that lamb shoulder is only $8 a kilo. It's a really cheap cut of meat. So for people that struggle with the cost of keto and all that meat prices in Australia have gone through the roof in the last 5 years. This is a really good one. And as I said, I'll probably get at least 5 meals out of this, but I live alone, so if you're a family, I reckon you get at least 2, you know, for a decent family. Now this is a huge piece of shoulder and it's got a bone through the middle, so that's about as far as I can get it in the slow cooker at the moment. But as it cooks down and loosens up, it'll shrink and therefore will fit better. So first off, I've just got an onion in there that was hanging around. With all stews, you know, use what you've got in the fridge. I've got these radishes here, so I'm just going to chop them up and chuck them in as well. I know they're not probably traditional Greek lamb ingredients, but they're going to flavour with all the yummy lamby tastes, and they're what I like to call a keto potato. So we'll be able to eat them at the end. Also just chuck in a bit of celery and the leaves because they're tasty. Again, you can eat them or pull them out, whatever you like at the end, just to add flavour as we go. Just going to lift up that meat. Excuse the kitchen hygiene, but that's fine. Now the good old garlic. Just going to get the base off it really. Maybe the little quite small cloves. Oops, running away. I'm just going to rub a bit of that skin off, but not worry too much. And just chuck them in like that. They'll disintegrate down to nothing. It's going to be in here for 6+ hours. So, and then for the lemon, I don't like too much white, so that white bit can go. I'm going to just simply slice it up, trying not to chop my fingers off. And I'm just chucking the whole lot in again. It'll break down, infuse with all the lemony flavours. And then oregano, good dose of oregano. And then finish off, this is real chicken stock. Probably adds to the expense a bit, it's not the cheapest. Also these Massel chicken stock cubes are great. They're vegetarian, so although they're chicken flavoured, they're not made from chicken. So if you're looking for a vegetarian one, the Massel chicken stock cubes are great. If you want to go the expensive option and the Campbell's real stock, do that too. That's what the Massel ones look like. But because the camera's sitting on top of the kettle, I'm going to use the Campbell's real stock. Glug, 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 glug. You can use some white wine in here too if you choose. I found that alcohol really spikes my blood sugar, unfortunately, so I'll save it for when I'm having a real drink with the girls and leave it out of the food. So that's basically it. Just pop the lid on. Now it takes a really long time, so I'm going to keep my eye on this, especially seeing as the bone won't quite fit in. I'll be having to move it around, let it come up to temperature, and I expect this to take 6 or 7 hours to be fantastic. You can also just do it in the oven. Just don't use too huge a pan so that you can keep the liquid around it, a pan that it just fits in. And I do a double layer. I do a layer of baking paper and then a layer of foil, and make sure that's really well sealed. And check on it every couple of hours to keep the liquid levels up if it's in the oven, because it's not as visible as the bench on the slow cooker. So I'll show you when it's finished, and now I'll go and clean up. Bye. So here it is all shoved in the slow cooker, and I'll leave that now to come up to temperature.